I want to find the solution to this system, and I want to find it by actually plugging x and y, this is x, this is y, into each equation one by one until you find the one that works. Yes, you could use this with substitution or elimination, but I want to use I call it plug and chug. You just keep plugging away, chugging away, and sooner or later you get one of these answers working for both equations. So basically, x, if we go to the first one, we have 3x minus y equals negative 1. X, it says, is negative 2/3. Y is negative 1. Now, does this equal negative 1? Let's see. The 3's cancel, leaving you negative 2, and this becomes a positive 1. That looks to me to be true. So it works for the first one. Let's see if it works for the second one. When I plug it into the second one, I have y equals 2/3 times x minus 6. And x is negative 2/3. Y is negative 1. So it looks like I have negative 4/9 minus 6. Does that equal negative 1? And a fraction combining with a number would never give you a whole number. So right off, that's false. So what I do is I simply go, this one does not work. And then I slowly work my way down. Now, I know the answer is C, and let me show you it is. Let me show you that C works. So if you go to C, you go 3 times x minus y equals negative 1. When I plug in my x value of negative 3, my y value of negative 8, that's negative 9 plus 8 equals negative 1. That is true. And then if I go to my second equation, y equals 2/3 times x minus 6. And if I plug in x, which is negative 3, and y, which is negative 8, that becomes negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. So does negative 2 minus 6 give you negative 8? Yes, it's true for both, so that is the answer. Technically, you'd want to check all of them, but I jumped to the answer knowing that would be the answer. Same idea for this one. This is x, this is y. You plug them all in until you find the one that works. And when you do that, for instance, you just go, okay, let's do the first one again. Negative x minus 2y is less than or equal to negative 2. I'm going to plug x in, which is negative 1, then 5 over 2. So when you do this, it looks like we get negative 1, and this becomes negative 5. Is that true? Is negative 6 less than or equal to negative 2? Yeah. So that actually is true to start off with. Let's check the second one. Y is less than negative 2 times x. So y is 5 over 2. X is negative 1. So is 5 over 2 less than 2? No, because 5 over 2 is actually 2.5. That's actually greater than 2, so this is false. So that is not the answer. Now, if you kept working through all this, the answer is D. Let me show you. If you go x minus 2y is less than or equal to negative 2, when you plug in negative 5 for x and 0 for y, that's 0. Is negative 2 less than or equal to negative 2? Sorry, is negative 5 less than or equal to negative 2? Why, yes, it is. And then if you do this next piece, and you go y, which is 0, is less than negative 2 times x, which is negative 5, is 0 less than negative times negative is positive? Is 0 less than 10? Why, yes, it is. Since it's true for both, that is the answer. Again, you technically would just check one by one. And you don't have to show all the work I am. It helps to show the work, but you don't have to show all the work. You could do some of it in your head. But you should just keep plugging in the answers till you find the one that does work.